Good morning, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Morning Report is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This morning, we'll tell you about the local real estate market surprising realtors for summer sales, the Florida Department of Health battling another judge's decision in the lengthy case of legalizing medical marijuana, and more. Today is Wednesday, June 20th, and this is the Morning Report. A Fort Myers man has been sentenced to life in prison after shooting at a cab driver who refused to pick him up in December of 2016. According to the state attorney's office, then 28-year-old Victor Dongra Wilson approached a cab stopped at the intersection of Carroll Road and Broadway in Fort Myers and asked to hire the driver. The cabbie refused because he was waiting to pick up another passenger at that location. After walking a few feet away, Wilson returned to the cab, pointing a pistol at the victim's head and demanding money. The driver sped away, and Wilson responded by firing at the cab, hitting the vehicle 4 times. The victim barely avoided being struck by one of the bullets, moving his head just in time. The victim then called 911, and Wilson was quickly located a few blocks from the incident. Detectives discovered the gun used in the crime under a car just a few feet away. During a 3-day trial in Lee County, Wilson was sentenced as a habitual felony offender and a prison release reoffender. He was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison for attempted second-degree murder with a firearm, in addition to a pair of 30-year sentences for firearm-related charges. For the second consecutive year in a row, the housing activity in Collier County showed that May is a standout month for the housing market in Southwest Florida. According to the May 2018 market report released by the Naples Area Board of Realtors, Naples saw inventory levels continue to stabilize, with overall closed sales close to last year's total. Phil Wood, president and CEO of John R. Wood Properties, says the fact that we are keeping the same pace this year and inventory is holding steady is good news as we move into the summer. Although closed sales in the $300,000 to $500,000 price category increased 21% over last year, May's overall median this year closed price dropped 5%. As for the high-end side of the market, there was an 11% increase in median closed prices. Given that increase, pending sales of the properties in the $2 million and above category increased 23% this year. Mike Hughes with Downing Fry Realty said realtors haven't seen inventory levels in May this high since 2013. Accusing Florida health officials of a colossal blunder that created a dumpster fire, an administrative law judge recommended that the state grant a highly sought-after medical marijuana license to a South Florida nursery. Judge John Van Lanningham's recommendation overscalded the State Office of Medical Marijuana Use for using a flawed system to decide which applicants should receive the coveted licenses. Friday's lengthy order in favor of Nature's Way Nursery of Miami accompanied a separate order in which Van Lanningham scrapped an emergency rule crafted by the Florida Department of Health following the passage of a 2017 law aimed at implementing a constitutional amendment that broadly legalized medical marijuana. Van Lanningham's decision echoed and expanded on his previous fault finding about an application scoring process and are the latest in what has evolved into a power struggle between health officials and the administrative law judge over medical marijuana. Last year, lawyers representing the health department made a rare and futile attempt at trying to get Van Lanningham removed from a separate marijuana case. Health officials said Nature's Way was ineligible for a license because its aggregate score was not within 1 point of the score received by Costa Farms, which was granted the license for the Southeast region in 2015. But as he did previously, Van Lanningham found that health officials' ranking of the applicants, the method used to determine which ones would get the licenses, was not the same as scoring the applications. The Department of Health said in an email Monday the agency officials were reviewing Van Lanningham's decisions. And that was the Morning Report for today. I'm Bri Walling. The Morning Report airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. right here at NaplesHerald.com. And don't forget to check out our lunch break that also airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Thank you for watching.